Welcome back to the Unreal DMX Tutorial Series, where we go over the basics of building a simple stage, connecting Unreal DMX fixtures, and work our way to program a simple lighting show. In the last session, we created the stage, built the trussing ground support, and finalized our fixture positions. In this lesson, we're focusing on the lighting software, the MA Dot2. I'll show you where to find it, how the interface works, and how to patch your very first show. If you're already familiar with the MA consoles, that's great. If not, don't worry. Just follow along, and the more you follow, the ideas will start to click. I prefer using MA software because I enjoy the workflow and the architecture. I've used it my entire lighting career, from MA1 to MA2, Dot2 and MA3. Anyway, that's a tangent, and I need to try and keep these short. MA Dot2 includes one free universe, which is perfect for what we're doing. A DMX universe lets you control up to 512 individual lighting channels. That's 512 individual elements. This is a simplification, but it's enough for now. If you don't already have the MA Dot2 software installed, search for MA Dot2 software in your browser of choice. Open the top result. Just double check that it points towards the MA Lighting website. Make sure you're in the Dot2 tab on the left, go to Software and Release Notes, and download the Dot2 on PC EXE installer. I'm using version 1.9.0.1. There hasn't been a new release in a long time, and I don't expect one as it's been discontinued. After installing, allow all requested network permissions. You don't want to go network witch hunting later. Here's a quick overview of what you're looking at. Top left are your presets. These are shortcuts to lighting looks you create. Bottom left are faders and executor buttons. This is where you store and trigger lighting states. Top right is the fixture pool. Every patched light appears here for quick selection. Bottom right is the control section. All communication, setup and patching happens here. Tools, setup and backup are the three key buttons during show setup. Let's begin fresh. Go to Backup, New Show, name it My First Show. We're ready to patch. Go to Setup, Patch and Fixture Schedule. First, some background on patching. The lighting console makes it easy to control fixtures, store scenes and recall them instantly. In the real world, you'd need physical cable connections, a list of devices and how they should be configured on your lighting console, and matching addresses on the lighting devices. In Unreal Engine, we're simulating that. First, we'll patch the fixtures in Dot2, then create the same patch inside Unreal. We don't have physical cables, but we will use a digital protocol that acts as the connection between the two. If you want to dive deeper into DMX, patching and addressing, there are great tutorials out there, or feel free to ask in the comments. Anyway, tangent over, let's continue. In the Unreal scene, we used three types of fixtures. We had 4 static heads, 6 moving heads, and 6 LED wash fixtures. We need to create a patch for each of these on the console. Click on Add New Fixture, select Other, search for IRGB, which is short for Intensity Red, Green, Blue. Choose one from the generic manufacturer, LED IRGB, and look for the 8-bit profile with the 4-channel DMX footprint. Press OK. Set the quantity to 4 and the ID to 1. Let's change the name field to LED CAN 1. Make sure there's a space between the word CAN and 1. Press OK. With the space and the number 1 at the end, the Dot2 automatically increments. Look, all of these are automatically named LED CAN 1 to 4. Note the addresses 1.001, 1.005, and so forth. The 1 in this case is the universe. The number after the dot is the starting DMX address. Each light requires 4 channels, one for the dimmer and one for red, green and blue respectively. The first one starts on 1 and the rest are offset by 4 channels each. Thus, address 1, 5, 9 and 13. The more complicated the lighting functions, the more DMX channels it requires. Remember, we only have access to 512 on a universe and only one free universe on the Dot2. Let's continue to patch the moving heads. Press Add New Fixtures again. Select Other, search for Robin Pointy, Mode 1, press OK. Set the quantity to 6. ID to 11 to leave some space after the LED pause. IDs are identifiers that help us identify our lights while programming. Press OK. And finally, patching the wash LEDs. Press Add New Fixtures one last time, select Other, search for Robe 600 Wash, choose Robin 600 LED Wash and Mode 2, press OK. Set the quantity to 6, ID to 21 and name it 600W space 1. Press OK. Look at that, the full patch is complete. Press Done, top right, and apply all changes. Let's save everything. Backup, Save Show. And remember, in all MA software, pressing backup twice quickly also saves the show. Patching is now complete. Before we do the last step, if you're finding this helpful, consider liking the video and subscribing. It really helps guide the direction of future content. Before wrapping up, let's create a test look to help us in Unreal. Once the connection to Unreal is established, this look will transfer to the lights and confirm everything is working. Select the LED cans, IDs 1 through 4. Press Add twice to set them to 100. Add is shorthand for 100%. Select the pointies, IDs 11 through 16, at 100. This is the normal way to do it. Select the 600 washes, IDs 21 through 26, at 20. Let's store this. Press Store, choose a fader, press Label Object and name it Test. That concludes the setting up of the lighting desk. You've learned to install the grand MA Dot2, got an understanding of the layout of the desk, and how to patch the lights. The next two important steps are connecting Dot2 and Unreal using streaming ACN, or SACN for short, and recreate this exact patch inside Unreal so the fixtures understand what the console is sending. This is exactly what we will cover in the next video. I'll show you how to enable and configure streaming ACN, recreate the patch in Unreal using GDTFs, and address the lights and control them from the Dot2.